Oh, huh. Oh, sorry about that. I'm sitting here trying to read.
Insert popular book title here.
And it's just really not grabbing me, I've heard such great things about it, but I just don't get it. I can't focus. I don't think I'm going to continue reading it. So, how many times have you felt like that? Where you heard great things about a novel, story, film, whatever form of popular media floats your boat. But when you sit down to consume it, it just doesn't grab your attention. You can't follow the plot, you don't understand the characters' motivations, and the setting really just seems jarring and out of place. Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. Come closer. A bit closer. Maybe not that close. You see reviewers? They do the same. Many times a reviewer is looking at several proposal packages. For some agencies, it can be a handful. For some, it can be a stack. And for others, well, let's not think of those poor souls. And oftentimes they feel like this. So how do you keep yourself from pulling a Wile E. Coyote, super genius, and backing yourself into a corner that you can't get out of? Well, in an upcoming Fastcast, we're actually going to cover some storytelling tips and tricks and how that relates to your proposal package. For now, though, here are a few things to both be aware of and wary of. Think of your first proposal paragraph like the dust jacket for a really good book. Gives you the synopsis of the story, introduces you to the setting, and gives you a glimpse at some of the key players you will be interacting with. And you want to do the same. You should focus on a brief description, put in layman terms if possible, that says who the hell cares about the idea and why the hell to care about it. What is that big problem you are solving or that pain point you are addressing? You're going to give them a full breakdown on all this material within the narrative, but you want to whet their appetites. It's like when you go to Chili's or insert any other generic chain restaurant. There are some things that are on the menu that are more about driving sales than about the actual taste. Think about it like a plate of fajitas. When that waiter circuits past all the tables in the dining room, with those fajitas sizzling on the platter, wafting that smell into your nasal passages. Well, I'll be damned if fajitas doesn't sound really good. You want to do the same. And when continuing through your proposal, you don't want to make it text-dense with a bunch of confusing jargon scattered throughout. Don't make your reviewer look like this. Put in some charts, some diagrams, some figures. Really drive home those most vital parts with a picture they can understand. Humans are visual creatures. We may not be poking our heads out of caves hunting mammoths anymore, but we're still driven by what we can see and process. They're guaranteed to pay more attention throughout the document if you grab their interest in your technology right out of the gates. Because reviewers are human too. They look at these after a long day at the office or the hospital or wherever they're coming from. Maybe they have a crackling fire going and a nice glass of whiskey and are just settling into their favorite chair. They're going to read the opening paragraph, flip through the rest, and then maybe skim a bunch of it after they look at images. Then they're probably going to go back and read it fully and thoroughly. If your open sets their heart on fire, though, for what the future can hold, don't you think that's going to stay with them longer? Don't you think they're going to remember your proposal and your idea? Think of it like a lost and forlorn lover. Woo them. Make them fall in love with your idea from the first breath. At the end of the day, that's the secret to a winning hand. So, until next time, this is NM Fast signing off, and hoping that your efforts and exploits in the realm of the SBIR and STTR programs are fruitful.